for you guys. I believe this is going to be a bonus Sunday haul, but it just kind of depends. I seem to have a lot of kind of backup videos, especially towards the end of the month, beginning of the month that I have, and so if there have been a lot of back-to-back Kristin, I apologize. Sometimes it just happens that way. All right, so I have Drugstore, Sephora, Ulta. I kind of run the gamut. A few gifts I want to share with you. One thing that was sent to me I will show you towards the end, but let's just get into it. So first things first, I went to Sephora and Ulta right around my birthday, and I was able to get, you know, the little birthday gift or whatever. But what I went into Sephora to purchase was the Hourglass. I missed the release of these. I don't know, I vlogged about this on my vlog channel, how people were talking about it, and I was like, wait, what? Did I miss a memo? So the Hourglass, what are they actually called? Strobe lights? Strobe lighting powder. So I got the one in Euphoric, and I will try here. Oh, you can actually release, at least in the viewfinder, it looks like you can see that. I've not tried these yet. Not sure if you'll see it there, but at least in the finger swatch you can see. And then the other one I got was iridescent. There are 4 of them. I think I'm gonna roll my sleeve up here just a little bit. There are 4 of them, but I had incandescent in that trio from, you know the trio I'm talking about. And so this is the one in iridescent. And the other one just, I don't know. I may end up getting the other one. Sorry about that. So there's that one. So Euphoric and iridescent, right? Yep. So those should be fun to play with. I mean, I love the Hourglass powders. That's no secret. We all do for the most part, I think so. All right. This is, oh, and the gift this year was a Marc Jacobs, the gel eyeliner, and the lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which you guys know that both of these I love. So that was delightful. It was kind of nice they gave you an option. There was something else you could choose from, but I certainly wanted those. All right, these, like I said, I just got the Natasha Denona palettes. I've heard so much about these, so this is the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today, and it is the number 8. Oh, wait. Palette. I'm sorry, the garbage truck is going by. So there are the first 4 shades. So I just want to show you, see how that kind of clumped up a little bit? That it's because the texture is so soft. I just wanted to show that because I've not heard anybody say anything negative about these, and I'm not saying it's a negative, I'm just saying. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. By the way, I have this all over the lid, this in the crease, and that beneath my lower lash line. And then the last shade on the end, I think this one will be fun to play with. One of the palettes that I got, there you go, was a predictable palette, and this was not. I actually had, I think, 2 and 4 originally in my cart, and then I put back 2, or I, removed 2 from my cart, and ended up getting this one just to try to branch out a little bit. So this is the one in number 4. When I swatched these on Snapchat, there are the first 4 right there. I had kind of said, and I stand by that, I haven't used this one yet. Today was the first day I used. But see, that shade right there, that's that. That's disappointing to me. That's not what I would have guessed that to be. And even a double swatch of it, you can't build it up all that much. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Tell you what I'm not disappointed in is Beautylicious customer service. I know I've said that before, but man, their customer service is so good. Just so good. And then there's the last shade right there. So hopefully you guys can see. This will be beautiful. Summer, fall even. I mean, you can wear it anytime. That's what those colors scream to me. So again, those are the shades of this is the 8, and then that is the 4. All right, let's switch for a moment while my hand dries from wiping it off to some nail polish. I purchased some Super Chickpea in a different shaped bottle, but now they're shaped in a normal bottle, which I kind of like better. It fits better in my thing. But anyway, these are kind of some spring colors I thought I would try out. By the way, I'll put it below, but sometimes people don't know I put it below. The nail polish I'm wearing today is Illamasqua's Harem. Really pretty. So this is in Cause and Effect. It's a really pretty kind of peachy apricot sort of shade. And then this one is Happenstance. I really like cream finishes. It's hard for me to tell in the viewfinder if this shade is coming up true, so I hope that it is. And it's dreary outside, but we still have the snow, like the snow flash, that's what I call it, when the snow's out there. And then this is so fun. This is like, Well, it's a mint, and I want to see if all of these have this sort of thing. No, this has a little bit of sparkle in it, but yet still a cream finish. I'm not sure how that works, but it's called Dumb Luck. I will probably put this on for St. Patrick's Day. So the customer service with Super Chic Lacquer, or the process of ordering online, it was fine. It took forever to get to me. That much I did not appreciate. But they did get here, and it just took a really long time, a couple of weeks. Okay, I ordered the newest palette from Cam Cosmetics. Yes, ordered and paid for. This is the one in Downtown at Dusk. It's like 4 kind of satin mattes and then 1 shimmer. So there are the first 4 right there. And then there is the last shade. And then there are the swatches of those. Beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous. Total like summer, sunset sort of shades. Really, really pretty. Okay, I ordered a couple of things from Giorgio Armani. You guys have seen me wear these in a video already, but I want to make sure that I show you. And there are a couple of this one, and then I think one other one for sure, where I have enough kind of products that I could do a get ready with me. And I may do a couple of get readies with me here in the next, couple of weeks, because you guys seem to really like those, and I don't do them very often, but I think it would be a good way for you to see how some of these products apply. So the first thing that I got from Giorgio Armani was one of their Eyes to Kill palettes. I've been wanting to get one for a long time, and you guys know I always order my stuff from Seth. Seth7. He has a channel on here, and he is a Giorgio Armani makeup artist. And I always call him, get his opinion. I trust his opinion implicitly. I'll list his information below because I prefer to talk to a human. I know a lot of people really prefer to order online, but I prefer to talk to a human. So I can't remember, did I show you them on my fingers? Anyway, there they are on my hand. These blended so nicely. If you watched my blush bonanza video where I was showing, kind of some of my blush collection, I'm wearing this in there as well as this blush. And this is the Cheek fabric in 506. So pretty. Like I said, I was thinking about doing kind of a get ready with me with these products, and then products from another brand that I have to show you. And then also I got one of their eyeliners as I throw it around. This is in number 10. It's a whoops. It has a smudge end on it. Totally opened the wrong end. And it's a really pretty sort of, actual taupe shade. There you go, right there. All right, let's move on to Ulta. The first thing I got is, so lots of people recommended these. So some people said they don't like them, some people said they do. So I just thought I would get one sleeve to try them out. The Ulta 80 Premium Cotton Rounds. For those people that had said to me, why don't you just go pick some up at Ulta? I don't live near an Ulta, so I have to drive to one. And I know I can order them online, but there are some things I just would prefer to see in person. All right. And actually, I got this before. I showed this in my favorites, so you've already seen it, but this is the Wet n Wild. It says it's a new formula. It's definitely a new shade. I've not seen this shade before in Rose Champagne. It's really pretty. Check this one out if you guys haven't. It looks lighter. I think on darker skin tones, it would be a beautiful highlight. On my skin, it's just a really pretty kind of rosy with a little bit of bronze sort of blush. I really have enjoyed that. That's why it was in my favorites. All right. Fiona Styles. Everybody's been talking about it. A lot of times I will just steer clear of things everybody's talking about, but I just couldn't this time. So I don't know why. I think because I saw it in person. I think that's probably why. So the first thing that I got, and I bought a foundation, a lipstick, an eye quad, and a blush, and one of the little pot thingies, I think. Oh no, I guess I didn't get one of the little pot thingies. So I really thought that I was going to. I must have put it back out of my cart. At any rate, again, I'm thinking of get ready with me. You guys might like that. So the first thing I got, and I've worn this blush a lot already. This is one of the things I broke out because I couldn't wait. It's in Maiden Lane. And they really seem to last, this one is the only one I have, really seems to last well on the cheeks and blends in very well. So there's that. I love that color. Love it. It's definitely like a warm sort of shade. Beautiful. I got the foundation in the Luminous Finish Foundation, and I got it in the shade 1. I was really having a hard time finding a shade in there. It's not like, and so this one looks pretty ding dang light, I gotta tell you. But when I put it on my hand, it's, you know what, I'm not going to do it because then I won't be able to put the eyeshadows on there, but we shall see. I think it's going to be the closest match to me for right now, so we'll see. I've heard good and bad about the eyeshadow palettes. So I decided to get the one, I think it's in Topanga. Yes, Topanga. It does have little sponge things in there. I took them out, so it looks like that. So there's one time around each shadow. Okay, this one right here swatched really nicely. So looking at these, I would say 3 mattes and 1 is a little sheen, but they're pretty much matte satin sort of shades. That's just my kind of swatch and look. But we'll see. And then lastly, I got one of the lipsticks, which is in really kind of big sort of chunky packaging. And I got a shade, the shade in Rennie, R-E-N-N-I-E. It's a really pretty pink shade. Nothing too crazy. And I'll tell you what, it's time for me to go to work. Some of my swatching took a little bit longer than I thought. So in just a second, you're gonna see me looking completely different finishing this haul. All right, so I'm back, next day. Sometimes this is just the way it works. So I have some items from Ulta. I have no idea actually what I said that was coming up next, but that's what I have before me here. The first one, I have to tell you, I was going to use some of these products this morning so that you could see what they would look like on. The first one is this pure eye polish. I can't get this to work. I shook this and shook this and shook this, and it looks like it would work. It's got sort of that mesh thing, but I can't get anything on my finger. Like, it's very strange. And it comes with this silicone brush. I tried to stick that down in there. It's like a silicone. No. So this is gonna go back, and I'm kind of sad about that. This was $26. I was trying to branch out, try something different. This is what I get. This is what I get. So anyway, that is going back. Hopefully I just got a bad one, because I usually really enjoy Pure products. Pure Minerals, I think, is the actual name, but it doesn't say minerals on here anymore, so they must just gone to straight pure. Okay, so I saw Emily and a couple other people talking about these products from NYX. I have a lot of lip products coming up here. I'm not really sure what overtook me, but so the first one is the one that I have on my lips today. Speaking of, I don't know what I'm going to list below, if anything, as far as what's on my face today. I think I've talked about everything as I've kind of gone through here. On my eyes, I used the Giorgio Armani Quad today. And both days, I had MAC Warm Soul. So I don't know, I'll probably put my base down there and just leave the eyes and cheeks empty. Anyway, so on my lips today, I have the NYX Ombre Lip Duo, and I purchased, I think, let's see, 4 of these. And this is the one in Rags to Riches. So if you have not seen these before, it's a double-ended. The one end is more pointy, more sharp, more precise. And then this end, while it still has a point to it, is not quite as sharp. And that's the darker end, and that's the lighter end of Rags to Riches. This one is Bonnie and Clyde. The darker shade is the more precise, and then the bigger one, I'll always do the darker shade first. So Bonnie and Clyde. This one's gonna be interesting to actually play with. It's Hollywood and Wine. So that darker shade with that lighter shade right there. So my swatches get smaller always. Also, you need to be really careful. I wasn't pushing very hard, and the tip broke off of this one. So just kind of a public service announcement there. This one is Poppy and Lily. This was kind of my branch out sort of one here. And it's kind of a little more purple. Lauren from Two Orchids would probably dig that. So I needed to replace my Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in Soft Raspberry. It's definitely my go-to, and it's been missing for quite some time now. I don't know if I left it in a purse that I gave to somebody. If I honestly don't know, but so there it is right there. On my lips, it really very much is, prepare yourselves for it, My Lips But Better. And then because I like that formula so much, I wanted to pick up one of the new shades. They have a bunch of new shades, and this is the one in, let me just see, Pink Nude. And it has more pigmentation to it than I thought it would, so. So those are the 2 new shades of those. Whatever. You know what I mean. So let's see what else. From NYX, from NYX and L'Oreal. So I've heard so much about both of these as dupes for the Anastasia Brow Wiz that I decided to pick one up. Now I just watched this morning. Today is Friday morning. I just watched this morning Emily's Dupe Dream or Dud. video on the NYX. So she said the one that is closest to the medium brown, which is what I used for my Anastasia brow was ash something, and I did not get that one. I got brunette, so we'll see. Whoops, it has a spoolie on one end, and then of course a little tip on the other end, and let's just see. I had swatched them at the store, and this one looked like it would be cool enough, so we'll see. But I think that'll be okay, actually. I was worried about that after I watched her video this morning. And then I'll leave this one in here for now, but I also bought the L'Oreal Brow Stylist in brunette, so we will see. I'm just leaving that in here because I don't want it to dry out in case it would. All right, a couple of Burt's Bees lip products. I saw these at the end. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about these. And these are, let me just see if they say, it just says 100% natural lipstick. There were actually other colors in this that I really wanted to get versus these ones. I'm not saying I won't like these, but they were like torn through, like a tornado had gone through, and these ones for sure hadn't been touched. So this is the one in Iced Iris. So again, the packaging looks like this, and there it is right there, and that is a bunch of back and forth. So I'm not sure. I need to research this. I'm not going to give it any harassment because I don't know what they are claiming for it to be. There weren't any testers for me to try. This one, whew, this is really brown. This is Suede Splash right there. And that I did not have to build up very much. Just a couple of back and forths there. So we shall see. I like the Burt's Bees chapstick. And so I don't know. I thought I'd try something new. All right, so my friend Chanel, who I've talked about before, she was very sweet, and she sent me a lipstick because she thinks that I need to not give up on the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks, which if you've watched me for a little bit, you know that I tried and was like, no, thank you. But she's convinced I need it, so she sent me the one in Manic, which looks like this. Sorry. It's a little more helpful there. And so I decided to go ahead and get the lip liner in Manic as well. See, I've never tried an Urban Decay lip liner, so I thought I would give it a shot. Very creamy. So there's the Urban Decay lip liner in Manic next to it. So I wanted to give that a quick mention. And I did, this really is kind of all over the place. Here's a NYX lip. I wanted to get just one of these. I have not heard good things about these. This is the NYX Liquid Suede, and I got the one in Tea and Cookies. I have heard that these are very drying, so we shall see. You know what? This reminds me, is it Istanbul from NYX? The cream. What is that called? The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream is what I was trying to say. I'm laughing because I just tried to say that 4 times without sounding like a Hanyak. All right, so I put these next. This is the Milan, and that's San Paulo, in case you're curious. But this is the new Lip Suede, and again, that's in Tea and Cookies. So we shall see. I will try that. It's interesting is that the soft matte lip creams have dried down to more of a matte already, and that one hasn't. But we shall see. Let me put this back over here. And also from NYX, I wanted to try this concealer. I've heard good things about this. I got it in Porcelain, which might have been a tad light for me. But, right there. So, and this is, the actual name of this is HD Concealer. So we will try that. And then a couple more drugstore things. See, I told you guys. I'm going to try with the drugstore. I used to do lots more drugstore. I don't know what happened. Anyway, the 2 color tattoos. These, from what I understand, and let me just look here. I understand that they have a ton less product. Yeah, a color tattoo like this has 0.14 ounces in it. And this one has 0.08 ounces. And I believe the price was very similar. But so I got the shade in Barely Beige. So that is Barely Beige. And then I also got the one in Bronze Truffle, which is right there. So I just kind of want to see how these work. And now I'm kind of curious. I want to see if they have the same lasting power as the color tattoos in the pot. I'm just putting here next to this. There's Bad to the Bronze. And then there's Bronze Truffle. So they are similar. Not exactly the same, but very similar. I did get my birthday gift, which was the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't love this one, but either I'll give it a shot or I will give it to a friend, one or the other. And then the last thing that I had to show you was sent to me by Beauty Junkies. You guys know I really have enjoyed their brushes. And the coupon code that I had that was originally good till February, she did extend that out to the end of March for you guys. So I will list that below. Again, that does something for you. It doesn't do anything for me. They sent me their Pro Makeup Blending Sponge. It's like a thing of sponges, so I will try those. And I know they were working on a new formulation of sponges and that sort of thing. And so I'm not sure if there's also another one in here that looks like this, but not positive about that. So then the brushes that they sent, again, it comes with another one of their little kind of like leatherette sort of full leather bags. I love these because they're very long, and when I travel I put my brushes in here and none of them get damaged, so I really like that. So this is the Premium Contour and Highlighting Kit. It comes with 4 brushes. So it has a dual fiber that has kind of an interesting shape. I don't have the one that I had, I think from maybe Sigma or something like this. It has much longer of the white bristles at the top there. And I imagine it will be good, we'll see, for kind of, you know, doing a little contour there. Not one that's so precise, but a little more of a blown out contour. This one I think is going to be great for cream contour, and this is the Pro Sculptor. Very, very soft. You can see it's pinched there. So, or powder bronzer as well. I think, especially at the hairline, will work great for that. This one I'm really excited about to try and see how it compares to like my F35 or the number 79 brush from Sephora. And it's the Pro Highlighter. So it's a small tapered brush. Very nice and soft. Looks a little bit more narrow around, like the diameter of it is a little bit more narrow, but and then this one is the Pro Detailer. When I talked about this on Snapchat, I was like, that would be good for contouring the nose because heaven knows I need to contour my nose. But I don't think I've ever actually done that. So anyway, I may play around with that, and that is the Pro Detailer brush. So it's pinched there, it comes to a little point there. So I will play with those. I'm sure I will use them in a get ready with me at some point. So I wanted to share some things that I got from some friends in the mail. This was a birthday gift from Jamie from her Late Night Cravings. You have heard me talk about her a bunch. And it's very interesting. I've never seen this before. It's called Hair Therapy. It's a deep conditioning steam hair wrap. So I may do this like on a video or something to show you guys. It comes in a pack and it feels like it's like a fiber kind of hair mask or thing for your hair, so we'll see. Also, she knows I love to try me a new mascara. This is the Full Fat Lashes from Charlotte Tilbury. And also a pack of 3 face masks from Bobbi Brown. It has the Instant Detox, Skin Nourish, and Radiant Boost. A nice little trial pack, so you can try different ones. So thank you so much, Jamie. It was very, very sweet of you. And I don't think you've seen my 4 looks yet with this, but Kristin from Kristin321 sent me the blush, what is it called? Wardrobe, I believe. And I don't have any of these blushes, so I really have enjoyed I've been playing around with these, so thank you to Kristin. She also sent, this is what I knew was coming. I didn't know that was coming. That was for my birthday. This Wander foundation that she had tried and didn't work for her, so she sent it to me. It's a stick foundation, and I don't remember the last time I used a stick foundation, so I will give that a shot here in the next few months and let you guys know what I think about that. And it did come with its own little beauty blender sort of, you know, spongy thing. And lastly, but certainly not least, a very sweet subscriber sent me a gift that I just, I couldn't even believe when I opened it up. And this is the Chanel, I'm not going to butcher the name of it, but it's the highlight from the spring collection, I believe. So it's pink on one side, and I do have that kind of on the upper of my cheekbones today. It's just so stunning. So I wanted to thank her again as well. So that is it, and that is everything. Again, as a reminder, yesterday, so in the first part, I was wearing the Natasha Denona number 8 palette on my eyes. I was wearing Warm Soul blush from MAC on my cheeks. And you know what I didn't say? I was wearing Tarte Throwback Third TBT on my lips with a little bit of Cam Cosmetics Tryst over the top of it. And then today, same blush, Giorgio Armani, number 2, I think it is, quad, yep, quad. And then that Rags to Riches on my lips. And then as my base currently, I have switched that up, so I will give that a quick mention. The Guerlain Tenue de Perfection mixed with the MAC Mineralize. That seems to be currently working for me. Same powder and everything else as I've been using, so I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye!